Howdy, peeps. It's almost 1 o'clock here in Toronto. This is a live stream that I want to try. I did a test last week, and it seemed to go pretty well. So I'm hoping that today's going to go pretty good too. Um, yeah, it's just Sunday afternoon here. Just sort of recovering a little bit. Had a very late night last night. We did a gig about 2 hours out of Toronto. So got home after 3 in the morning. So pretty tired. It's what I call the Aftergig Hangover. So usually after a gig the next day, I just kind of sit and veg and don't really do much of anything. And, you know, so I thought, let's do a chat and see who's there and wants to just kind of hang out. If you have any questions, if you're about gear, if you're gigging and hey, Guitar Hack, hey, David Ennis, how are you? Okay, great. I was a little concerned that the streaming wasn't going to work, but the streaming is good. So if anybody wants to talk about gear or doing gigs or experiences or stuff, because we had quite an experience yesterday, which I'll share with you in a few. You know, misinformation, maybe people not telling you stuff. I don't know. Hey, Jason Wade, how are you, buddy? Good morning. It's 1 in the afternoon here. Hey, David Ennis. I don't know what time it is where you are, Jason, but it's 1 in the afternoon here. So I was just saying. Had a gig last night, so this is the after gig hangover, I call it, where just kind of sit around and veg a little bit. So I thought be a good time to do a live stream, talk about the gig with you all. If you have any questions, if you gig, if you don't gig, if you want to talk gear, whatever you want to talk about. Okay, don't mind the planes overhead. See the plane behind me? Yeah, I live near an airport. So if you got any questions about gear or gigging, let me know. Or if you want to talk about anything in general. Just a little hangout today, just to kill a Sunday afternoon. Okay, looks like we got 3 people watching and we've got 2 thumbs up. Okay. All right. Don't blame you. Rest up. You're good, bro. Thanks, Jason. It's I think I'm having a problem with the. Oh, hey man. Hey, Guitar Girl. How are you? Yeah, I caught a little bit of the round table. Hey man, I caught a little bit of the round table. I got home about 3. Yes, I'm jumping over here. Hey, Ben Coombs. How are you, buddy? Hello everyone again. Hey, R2, R3. How you doing? Okay, great. All right, we've got 6 people and 3 thumbs up. That's awesome. So I was just saying, had a show last night. Michael B. Now we just need EJ. What amp do I use? David Ennis. David Ennis, last night I used my 50 watt Marshall Origin head into a Hughes & Kettner 212 cab. I did a video with that a couple weeks back. Really love the combo. It really needs to be cranked to sound good, and unfortunately I couldn't really crank it up too much last night. But yeah, that's what I was using. I've got a Facebook page, Guitar Hack Facebook page. I usually take a photo of whatever I'm using that particular night and post it. So if you want to check that out. Had a gig last night, 2 hours out of town, and so got in. Hey, R2, R3, got in real late, so just kind of hanging out today and vegging. Oh, if Ben, if you're there, I am wearing my shirt, Canucks with Guitars. Got the shirt on today. So yeah, Yeah, so if anybody wants to chat about gear, chat about gigging, I got a little story. Love it, Guitar Hack. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, I got a little story that probably happened to if you've gigged. I'm sure it's happened to you. It's happened to everyone. Hey, Jimmy T, how are you, buddy? Um, yeah, it's when you gig. Sometimes bar owners they try to take advantage of you, and even though we're a bunch of old, you know what's, they kind of got us pretty good there last night. I'm a little extra tired because I played a lot more than I really was supposed to have. So let's see. You got 6 people, 5 thumbs up. That's awesome. Yeah. So anybody got anything they want to ask about gear wise, about gigging or anything in general? I'm open. It's oh wow, 6 thumbs up, 6 people watching. Showing 6 and 6 here. Yeah, I just saw that, Ben. What the hell is that? R2, R3? That's Swahili? No comprende, my friend. No comprende. 7 people watching, 7 thumbs up. That's terrific, man. Really appreciate you guys coming over. Yeah, yeah, you're confused too, eh, Jason? Yeah, no idea what he's talking about there. Yeah, backwards. Backwards connects with guitar. I know. Ben talks about this all the time. I'm just out here on my phone, and yeah, everything's backwards. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Exodus. Yes. So okay, I guess we got a few people on. So let me tell you what happened last night at the gig. This is probably nothing new for most of you. It's probably this happened before. So we this gig was through an agent. Tarek, what type music do you play live? Set list type things. Um, Jason, I guess the easiest way to describe it would be probably as a general umbrella, call it classic rock. We were playing everything from 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Try to play something for everyone. So you're looking at, you're doing Pretty Woman, and you're doing Beatles tunes, and then you're gonna play like, some 80s stuff. Jenny, Jesse's Girl. 70s stuff. We do some Cheap Trick. Then you play some Gin Blossoms to hit the 90s, and then unfortunately we have to play country, which I can't stand. So, we do Wagon Wheel, but we're kind of all over the map in that regard. What kind of gear did you use? R2, R3. I used my Les Paul Classic with the P90s, which I absolutely love, and I was playing my Marshall Marshall Origin 50-watt head through a Hughes and Kettner 212 cab, and then of course I had my array of pedals. I've got if you ever want to, look at a Facebook page, I've got a Guitar Hack Facebook page, and I usually take a photo of whatever gear I'm using that night. And I mean, I've got photos online of, I did a pedal walkthrough, I got a video on that. I've got a video on the Hughes and Kettner head, which some of you checked out, which was really cool. So yeah, most of the stuff I use, I put online on some point or the other. I'll put it on YouTube. But yeah, so this may have happened to some of you. So we had a booking with through the agent, and the agent tells us that we're going to play 3 45-minute sets. Okay, so this place was 2 hours out of town for me. So I'm thinking, okay, 3 45-minute sets, probably going to be done around, we were supposed to start at 8:30. We're probably going to be done around, I don't know, 12:30-ish, starting that early, and, be home. And so we get there, and, it's a restaurant that then turns, people start dancing after the meals and that. And the owner says to us, well, yeah, we, hold off. We don't want you to start playing just yet. Just hold off. Wait till people start, finish their meals and that, and then the dance floor opens up. So, they were cooperating in that. Oh, sorry, 3 45-minute sets and a half-hour break between each set. So I forgot to mention that. So we play the first set. We waited for them to tell us to start, which was a little after 9 o'clock, which is fine. So we played the first set, which was about a little over 45 minutes, maybe 50 minutes. And then we go, and then our singer announces on the mic, okay, see you in half an hour. And we had the dance floor was full. Like, it was really, really good. It was a really good house. And so we sit down, and then the owner comes running out. Hey, you can't take a half an hour break. You just built up the momentum. You got everybody up. You got everybody dancing. You got to get back up there. You can't wait half an hour. So we've never played this place before. I have no previous relationship with the owner. So I said, okay, so instead of waiting the half an hour, we got roped in, right? We went and we went back up in 15 minutes. And then we played another, about another hour. And this went on the whole night. So we played, we'd sit down for 10, 15. By the time I got my beer, back up again. So we ended up playing, I think we ended up doing something like 3.5, almost 4 sets with maybe 15-minute breaks in between. We did way over like 45 or plus songs, more songs, I think. Okay, looks like I just got wiped out. I'm back. So anyway, so we really played our butts off last night, and so we got paid and all. And then this morning we talked to the agent, and the agent says, you folks, you guys were only supposed to play 3 45-minute sets and have the half-hour break. So then we told him what happened, and the agent gets all upset, and he's like, well, I gotta call the owner up and let her know what's going on. So I mean, what's done is done. Like, at the end of the day, we kept the crowd, we kept them happy and all that, and but we did more than we should have, right? But it's okay. No, Michael B, no, not getting stiffed. No, it's just, like, when you're told one thing, you get hired and this is the contract, and then when you get there, they tell you something else. That's what happened. So, but I mean, we were exhausted. Like, my singer's voice was completely blown out. Like, we were totally wiped out, eh? Like, it was really tiring. Yeah. Nice to see no jerks in here. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Everyone in here so far, I think I've all seen you elsewhere. So it's all people we know. Happy little group. Yeah. So that's my story from last night, and I got home pretty late. Were there jerks somewhere? Oh, okay, there was something going on. Was there? Jimmy T? You know what? Speaking of which, I'm gonna try to make Ben Coombs a moderator. He's been offered to do so. Was nice enough to do so. See if I know how to do that. Okay, I don't know how to do it. Drinks free guitar hack? No, we had to pay for our drinks. Yeah, we've been getting lucky the last few places. They were giving us bar tabs or free drinks, but not this place. So Ben, I just did what you said, and I pressed on your thing, and there was no option to make you a moderator. So if you wouldn't mind in the comments telling me maybe what to do or if I'm doing something wrong. Hey, Casper Boo. Oh, Casper Boo's in here. Hey, Casper, how are you? Yeah, so if there's anything you folks want to chat about, talk about, gig-wise or gear-wise, let me know. Click my name and select Add Moderator. Should be an option. Okay, it's not an option here. Sorry. I'll do it again, Ben, but it's not an option. I have an Android phone. No, the options are report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel. So Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out another way to do it. Guitar Hack banned you. It was just a matter of time, R2, R3, to be banned. Android can't do it. Yeah, yeah, Ben, I can't do it with Android. So I'll have to find another way of doing it. Probably wouldn't be able to do it on my phone anyway. Maybe the next time I sit down on my laptop, I'll find a way. Don't put Ben's mom on time. uh, I'm silenced on Joe W. Everybody's, yeah, I don't know what's going on there with that. Watch the replay on your laptop, Guitar Hack. You can click on the name after an ad. Oh, okay. All right, I will do that, Ben. I'm okay, thanks, Guitar Hack. It's been raining here all day, but it's okay. Where, you probably told me where you were already, Casper, but I've forgotten. Oh, I think, yeah, you were in England, aren't you? I don't know. Or Blind River? I can't remember. Yeah, as if they're close by, right? A lot of people are at Jimmy T. UK, okay, UK, yes, yeah. Well, that's what the UK is famous for, right? Where are you, Guitar Hack? I am in, I'm about 100 miles away from Ben, actually. I'm in Toronto, what, better known as the Big Smoke. So yeah, I'm about 100 miles west of Ben Coombs. Yeah, tell me about it. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Well, it was. I've been in England once, and it was pretty much overcast the whole time we were there. Mind you, we were there for a very short time. Doing fine in Newcastle. Okay. All right. Everybody's saying hello to each other, which is cool. Yeah, this is very cool. I mentioned this before. You know, like I'm still relatively new to YouTube and the guitar chatting community, so to speak. Yeah, this is it's turning out really, really cool. Meeting some really nice people on here. Really appreciate all of you. Yeah, very cool, very cool. Yeah, yeah. As we're getting today looks like it's going to be a pretty humid day here in Toronto. We had a lot of rain yesterday, but I don't think it's going to rain today. It doesn't look like it. Yeah. So anybody have any things they want to chat about gear-wise, guitar-wise, or otherwise? Doing good, thanks. Okay, Art the Glitches. Yeah, I never asked. Am I coming in clear? Is the audio okay? Can everyone see and hear me okay? All good. Okay, great. Thanks, Jimmy T. Thanks, Jimmy T. So okay, I'll put a question out there. Yeah, you're all good at this end. Okay, thanks, Casper. I'll put a question out there. What's everyone's go-to? Oh wait, I'm half deaf. What is everyone's go-to guitar? We should all get along. You're all great. Yeah, I agree. R2, R3, totally. Everyone's go-to guitar. I'm sure most of us in here have more than one, which is probably why we're on this to begin with. Everybody's got the guitar addiction. But your go-to guitar. Any of my tellies lately, Ben? Yeah, yeah. And you go through phases too, eh? There's sometimes, you know, there's like one particular guitar you want, and then you kind of want to jump on something else. Ibanez 505. Okay, Casper. My Charvel and my Wolfgang. Okay, R2. Yeah, I'm Guitar Hack. I'm still hooked on the EV. Yeah, well, you know, you still got that new guitar smell on it, probably, Jason. Yeah, yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, that new guitar smell. Yeah, my Strats gather dust these days. Yeah, you know, and that's the thing, right? When there's guitars that you don't play in a while, Jimmy T, you think, like, should I hold on to these or should I sell them? You know? And sometimes you sell them, and then, you know, little time goes by, and you're like, oh, man, why'd I do that? You know, I missed that thing. It's like, it's just another ingredient that you don't have anymore, right? Like lately, I've been playing Les Pauls, Les Pauls, Les Pauls. I'm like on a Les Paul kick, and I have been for, especially for gigging. You know, the last 6 months or so, that's all I've been playing live. Three are the same, so I sell two. Okay, if you got repeats of the same guitar. Hey, Zach Thong, how are you, man? Yeah, so I've been on a Les Paul kick, but I did bring in I did try a Tully for one show that we did a few weeks back, and I just fought it the whole night, and I couldn't get my sounds right, and it's tough because once you get play the same guitar all the time, and then you get a different sound when you're playing, live, and it kind of messes you up, and so you go back to what you were playing beforehand, right? Wolfgang Special, David Ennis. Very cool. So you got a lot of Wolfgang people here. A lot of EVH fans. That's cool. Hey, is that done? Alright, so you're all saying hi. Guitar Hack, Telecaster with humbucker in the bridge. Yeah, those are cool, man. Like, I really like Tellys, and I've thought about that, getting the Telly with the two humbuckers. Yeah, that'd be a good combo for sure. Isaac, EVH means Eddie Van Halen. Thanks for translating, Guitar Girl. uh, yeah, that's funny. Yeah. So, okay. So I'm just assuming then we got a lot of Wolfgang players here that most of you are probably or were, sorry, inspired. There's another plane flying. Most of you are probably inspired to play by Eddie Van Halen. Is that a safe assumption? Who inspired most of you to start? There, see the plane? See the plane? Boss, the plane. There it is. Yeah. So, if not Eddie Van Halen, or if Eddie Van Halen, who inspired y'all to start picking up the guitar? Fred Penner. Okay, don't know who that is, Guitar Girl. I was inspired by Eddie, Ace, and my dad. Ben Coombs, we have Ace in common. Guitar, Ace Frehley. Yeah, okay. Alright. Got some Ace people in here. I only play Van Halen on my Wolfgang. If you tried to play something else, R2, R3, would it, start to convulse? For me, it was Richie Sambor. Hey, EJ Guitars is here. That's cool. Wow, we're up to 10. That's awesome. Yeah, come on in, folks. Pull up a chair. George Lynch, early in my teen years. Ace Frehley, Steve Jones, Sex Pistols. Yeah, that guy, I don't know, man. I love Steve Jones. Jimi Hendrix in the West album. Cool. I love Fender. EJ, you were on Troll Control with Cheddar, eh? Jimmy Page and David Gilmour. Cool. Hey, EJ's Guitars. Hey, EJ, we're just discussing who got us in a plane. Rob Power. Jimmy T. Yes, Iggy Pop. Yeah, Rob Power. That's what you're referring to. Hey, Ben. Who I'll sing. Okay. Yeah, for me it was, I don't know, well, music in general. When I was about 10 years old, a kid in school came in with a magazine. He had a picture of these crazy guys in makeup and costumes, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And but they looked really cool. And then a neighbor up the street, a couple houses down from me, a friend, we went to school together, passed away unfortunately. He had cancer, died as a kid, but anyway, it's another story. He had some Kiss records, and I went over to his place and we listened to it, and as soon as I heard Kiss, man, I was hooked in. I go, that's what I've been looking for. And it's been Kiss. I've been a Kiss fan since I was probably 10, 11 years old. So, and I see them anytime they come through Toronto. And but for me, it's I'm a more fan, if anything, of the original band and Ace Frehley. And it's in my DNA. anytime I go out and jam with people, whatever, they're like, man, you know, you sound like Ace, or you got that Ace thing, you know. It just permeates, right? You know, I'm sure like the Van Halen folks, you got Van Halen in your playing, right? It comes out, you know, whether technique wise or maybe it's a lick that he does or something. It just comes out in your playing, right? And with me, it's the Ace licks and the Ace vibrato, and yeah. Okay, let me get back to these. I've been missing some of these comments. All right, let me see if I can scroll back a little bit. Yeah, Ace was cool. Yeah, definitely. Hey, Zachy. Go back here. I wish Eddie would come out in my playing. Yeah, yeah, you know, Ben, I can't do any of that Eddie stuff. I just can't. I don't do the finger tapping. Um, I can't do any of those techniques. I never really worked on them or tried to do them either. So, you know, it's something that I know. I love hearing other people that do it. You know, it's really really cool. But at my age now, man, it's not something you know, I can really. I mean, I have a hard enough time doing whatever I can do. That's why I call myself the guitar hack. So, yeah. But like the only Van Halen song that I actually play with one band that I can get away with, and it's probably one of the easier ones, is "Ain't Talking About Love." That I can do. That's not a problem. But if there was, you know, like some heavy, you know, Mean Street or something like that, like when I see Jay 7/8 do that, like that just, I, that is so cool. I would love to know how to do that, but it's just not. It's not in my genes, you know. Just like the other day, I was on Dave Byron's channel. We were talking about sweep picking. Yeah, the only sweep picking, the only sweeping I do is the floor. You know, I can't do any of that stuff. You know, I think a lot of it has to do with Ace was book was an interesting read. Yeah, Ace's book was cool. Yeah, but I think a lot of it has to do with kind of what got you into playing. So, like, if you're an Eddie guy, then automatically, I'm sure you'd work on tapping. You know, and me being an Ace Frehley, I should say Ace Frehley and Jimmy Page. Those are sort of my 1-2 punch, which is why, you know, I'm a Les Paul guy. You know, Cherry, you know, you got that Cherry Les Paul. I mean, it's just iconic, right? Carlos Santana. I can do a single note sweep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's I could do half of that, American Devil. Yeah. Oh, Guitar Girl's left. See you, Guitar Girl. Yeah, I'm just going up and down in the chat trying to catch up. Gibson or nothing. Yeah, EJ, man, you've got some nice Gibsons there, man. I don't think I've seen your Les Paul. I saw your SG and your Explorer. Yeah, I don't know. I will admit too that I'm a guitar snob in the sense that I will not pick up an Epiphone. I will not pick up a Squire. I know it's evil, but it's just something that I don't know. I just I can't do it, you know. And I'm sure there's some really really good ones out there, but I don't know. You know, if somebody blindfolded me and did it, I probably wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. Got to set the intonation. Oh yeah, I'm just waiting on my new axe 3 weeks. Yeah, you know what though, Ben? The waiting sometimes is it's kind of cool because you get up in the morning and you're like, first thing that pops into your head, man, I'm one day closer to that guitar. You know, enjoy the wait. Yeah, you get it. I'm sure you'll be thrilled. Yeah, and congrats on that miniature pickup. That is very very cool, my friend. Very very cool. Yeah. Yeah, another fantastic guitar player with technique up the wazoo is Nuno Betancourt. Like, that guy's just on another planet. It's all about getting there. Travis keeps sending me pics. It's killing me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Little teasers, eh, Ben? It's coming. It's coming. Yeah. And hopefully it'll be here before you get your next show, so you can let it shine live, you know. Yeah. So yeah, so that gig last night, we actually it went so well that I think we got 3 gigs out of that one show. This one guy came up and he apparently throws this big party up in that part of the woods. Uh, so again, it's going to be a bit of a drive for us, but anyway, he throws a big party and every summer he gets a couple hundred people, and he wants us to do the one his party next year, which is kind of cool. And they're going to pay for us room and board and food, and yeah, so that should be cool. Yeah, it was really fun last night. I mean, outside of the bar owner kind of, getting us to do a little more than we really should have done, but what are you gonna do? We still paid at the end of it, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, gig spawning other gigs. Yeah, yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, we're on a bit of a roll right now. Um, we've got quite a few coming up, and we've already got stuff into next year. I think there's 4 of them already into next year. So, as long as it doesn't get too crazy. There was a time when I was gigging every weekend for like 4 years. I was doing like basically like, if I got 2 weekends off a year, it was a lot, and I was going really, really hard. Then it turned into a job, and then it's not fun anymore. I mean, gigging should be something that you look forward to. It's like, hey, like you get a weekend off. It's like you're itching to go out and do it again, and then you want to go out and play again. That's what it should be. It shouldn't be, having to play every week. Have you ever played a bow on your Les Paul like Jimmy Page? I always wanted to do that. No, I never have, R2. Um, yeah, and I don't have access to a bow. I'd have to go out and buy a bow. But great news, guitar hack. Thanks, Casper. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Just for a laugh, though, I should pull out a bow at a gig one time at a bar and just start banging away. See how long it would take before they carried me out. Guitar hacking you too. Oh, I didn't see that. You need to empower a few troll killers. Yeah. I was going to do that. Ben taught me how to do the moderator thing, and I will do that um, when offline. So yeah, thanks, EJ. But yeah, I'll be looking into that. Thought about it, locking, priced out a bone. He will after the fact. Can't do it by the phone. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get some moderators in. Yeah. So yeah, I think I might do this live chat thing maybe Sundays at 1. I only kind of picked this time at random, and I went turn on the phone this morning, and I find that there's going to grab some lunch. Thanks for the stream, guitar hack. Take care, Jason Wade. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Um, have a great week. Then I realized that there's other things going on, but I guess there's never a time that you can find to get on live that there isn't a whole whack of other stuff going on. Yeah, EJ has trust issues. Does he, R2? Oh man. But yeah, I'll probably try and do this a regular thing and do it every Sunday at 1. And I'll have be actually I'll be doing another Aftergig Hangover next week because we just picked up a last minute thing. We're playing next Saturday night again at some lodge place. I don't know the details, but later, dude. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, EJ has trust issues. So EJ, I'm looking forward to what you're gonna come up with next for your next your next video. Worst case, people will catch your replay. I don't give it any thought. Yeah, that's a good point, Ben. That's right. Yeah, I never thought of that. Yeah, then catch the replay. Yeah. So, yeah, so I'll probably be doing one next Sunday at the same time. What I don't know how to do, and I think I was asking you about this, Ben, is how to put like something up where, you know, like an ad, like a, that says next YouTube streaming and in so many hours and whatever. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I'm still such a noob when it comes to this stuff, man. But anyways, yeah, I don't know how to do that to set that up for the next event. So, shooting a Pink Floyd vlog this afternoon. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're on a Pink Floyd kick. Yeah, I remember you talking about that, EJ. Excuse me. Yeah. The B, that be great guitar hat. Yeah, thanks, Casper. Yeah, so, I'll see if I can figure out the advertising part of it. If not, just, Sunday at 1. Um, I we can discuss that. Always glad to help. Yeah, yeah, Ben. If you'd be all right with me calling you, because the messaging thing is kind of hard to get messages across sometimes. Especially technical stuff. I'd really appreciate that, buddy. That'd be cool. Shine on, Crazy Diamond, EJ. Hey, Jay's Guitars. Love my Floyd, EJ. Yeah, I don't have any Floyd Rose guitars right now. I had I think I bought it, and it might have been 88 or 89. An Ibanez Roadstar with a Floyd. Okay, I got kicked out. I think I'm back. Let me know if I'm back, everybody. I love my Floyd, EJ. Yeah, so I had late 80s. I want to upload a video of me playing that song. Yeah, go for it, R2. Man, that last video you put up... Oh, you're back. Thanks, Casper. That last video you put up of you playing was cool, man. I'd love to see more of your playing. Rogers and Bell. Yeah, sure, they rock all right. They're the wrong way. EJ, that's funny, man. You're a funny dude, buddy. But yeah, so I had a late 80s Ibanez Roadstar, and it had a Floyd on it. That's the only Floyd I ever had. I've got a Music Man that's got Access, that's got a bridge on it, but it's not a floating bridge or anything. But yeah, Floyds are cool. Just a pain in the butt to change strings. Yeah, or tune down. Pain in the ass. But anyways. Okay, so we got 5 people watching, and we got 10 thumbs up, and alright, it's like I'm getting kicked out quite a bit here now. I thought we were going to have a good day here in Toronto, but it looks like, if you can see behind me, it's starting to cloud up a bit, and I don't know if that's affecting the Wi-Fi, not sure. Oh look, a plane, boss, the plane. Yeah, so, with Wi-Fi, humidity is a factor. Yeah, it's very humid, here, Ben. I guess it's humid where you are, too. You're not that far from me. Stay close to your router. Router's just the other side of the wall, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm downwind of you. You better be careful there, Ben. Yeah, the smoke is going that way. Anyways. Alright, folks, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Appreciate everybody watching. This is fantastic. Really enjoying this. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out. You guys are awesome. And I will, next Sunday, be probably as wiped out as I am this Sunday, and probably do another one of these. So, but if I do, I will put a little video up, sort of advertising that I'm going to go live, and hopefully you guys will check it out. Okay? I appreciate it. All right. Cheers, everyone. Take care.